Croatia's Luka Modric, right, points at Croatia head coach Zlatko Dalic during a news conference of the Croatian national team at the 2018 Soccer World Cup in Moscow, Russia, Saturday, July 14, 2018. AP photo, Darko Bandic, org XMIT, XDB109 Moscow. France is the established power with a young team full of speed and skill. Croatia has the veterans that have shown they can never be counted out. The two sides will meet on Sunday in the World Cup final, with France going for its second title in its third final in 20 years. Croatia, a country that only gained independence in 1991, will be playing in its first. Tradition is there to be demolished, Croatia coach Zlatko Dalic said Saturday. "I'm not interested who is the opponent. Most consider France to be the favorite for the match at the Luzhniki Stadium, just like 2 years ago when the country's national team faced Portugal in the European Championship final at home. But perhaps feeling complacent after beating Germany in the semi-finals, France flopped. I don't think it's going to happen again," said France captain Hugo Lloris, who has been stellar in goal during this year's tournament. "We are far from thinking on our side that we have already reached the goal." Lloris was the goalkeeper in that 1-0 loss in Paris, facing a Portugal team that had reached the final after some extra-time victories. Croatia has done the same this year, needing penalty kicks to beat Denmark and host Russia before defeating England in extra time in the semi-finals. France coach Didier Deschamps has made some changes to his team, however. 14, to be exact, from the 23 players who made up this squad 2 years ago. Another factor in France's favor is rest. The French had only 2 days of rest between the Euro 2016 semi-finals and the final. This time, they have 4 full days to recover, one more than Croatia. "A lot of things have changed," Lloris said. "Especially when it comes to recovery and preparation time. Croatia has also played a lot more soccer in its 6 matches in Russia. With its last 3 matches going to extra time, the team has played a full 90 minutes more than France. There was also the added stress of 2 penalty shootouts. That's all behind them. Now, there is no pressure," Dalic said through a translator. "Simply, this is the greatest moment in the life of all of us. We have come here to enjoy the final." First win. Croatia has not beaten France in 5 games since being accepted as a FIFA member federation in 1992. The first match was the most momentous, a 2-1 win for France in the 1998 World Cup semi-finals at Stade de France outside Paris. A group game at Euro 2004 ended in a 2-2 draw, and their latest game was a 0-0 draw in March 2011 in Paris. Unbeaten teams. Both teams were unbeaten in the group stage, and France has trailed for only 9 minutes in the entire tournament. Argentina's 2-1 lead in the second half of a round of 16 game was wiped out by defender Benjamin Pavard's long-range shot. Kylian Mbappé then exploded for 2 quick goals in the 4-3 victory. Croatia's 3-0 win over Argentina was a standout performance in the group stage. The team also never trailed in wins over Nigeria and Iceland. It's been different in the knockout rounds. Croatia conceded the opening goal in each game before rallying to advance. Back to Luzhniki. Both teams have played 1 game at the Luzhniki Stadium so far. Croatia beat England 2-1 at the venue on Wednesday, while France's 0-0 draw with Denmark in its final group game ended with Russian fans booing the tournament's only scoreless draw. The past 2 World Cup finals were 0-0 after 90 minutes, and both were settled by a single goal in the second half of extra time. Back home, win or lose, Dalic said, there will be a seismic event in Croatia.